How do I move up this ladder? So, it's a great question. I've got 4 ways for you. Some will create short-term results for you, and others will help you operate consistently in that authentic version of you. So, strategy number 1 is going to start with a quote from the legendary Vince Lombardi, and that fatigue makes a coward out of you. What I want from a couple of suggestions for you here is prioritize sleep. For some of you, that means you're going to have to move from 4 to 6 hours of sleep into 7 to 8 hours of sleep. If you like that one, you're going to like this next one. For some of you, that also is going to mean creating a nighttime routine that may involve putting your phone down 60 minutes before your head hits a pillow. Oh, people are still here. That's good. The next thing I want to talk about are your tasks. Now, many of us create this to-do list, right? We have that in the morning of, we come and walk into the day, and we have this list. And what do? Like, let me just get a few of them off the list that are really easy so I can cross them off the list, right? We feel really good, have a sense of accomplishment when we cross those off the list. And the only problem with that is, of course, is that some of those big, heavy, emotionally draining things that we need to do, we avoid them, right? And then they get to the next day, and then the next day, and then the next day. And because they're so tough, we just don't have energy for them by the end of the day. Now, I'm going to guess, but most often, those heavy emotional items are ones that are going to create the most momentum in our business. So, if you only take one thing from this session, it would be this. Create your to-do list. Take 10 minutes at the end of every day. Prioritize the items on that list. Maybe rank them to do, what are your 5 critical items? Those top 5 better be the ones that are creating the most momentum in your business. And then, of course, you actually have to do them at the beginning of the day. If you do that, if you do nothing else but do that, wait 30 days and see the momentum that you create in your business. Strategy number 2, live in enthusiasm. This is really cool. I don't know for any of you trivia buffs out there, but the word enthusiasm comes from the Greek word entheos, which roughly translates into creator within. Like, how cool is that? Creator within. That means that enthusiasm actually activates your creative genius. So powerful. Enthusiasm activates your creative genius. So, how are you going to do that? Well, I've got 4 letters for you. LSD plus S. No, not a designer drug. It is laugh, sing, dance, and service. So, laugh. Watch a 2-minute video of your favorite comedian. Tell a dad joke. Laughter will help you move out of fear. If you'd like a few examples, like I mentioned earlier, come see me later. I know a bunch of good jokes about umbrellas, but most often they go over people's heads. See? Paying attention. I like it. So, sing. Anybody watch Carpool Karaoke? So, what you can do on your way to your next meeting, blast your favorites playlist and sing like nobody's listening. Dancing is next. Admittedly, easier to do in a work-from-home environment instead of in the office. But blast your list, dance with your kids, your pets, have a kitchen dance party. Then we get into what I consider to be one of the most important ones. This is big, and that is service. When you are in service, genuine, authentic service of somebody else, it is impossible for you to feel fear. So, support a colleague. Get active in your community. When was the last time you provided an introduction to one of your clients? LSD plus S. Strategy number 3 is to increase oxytocin. Now, for some of you who haven't heard of oxytocin, it is a hormone that helps affect your positive moods and emotions. So, because it's a hormone, it exists naturally inside you. So here's some ways to increase it. Spend some time with your friends, the ones that you like, right? Go to meditation. For anybody who's curious about meditation, just go on YouTube and search 5-minute guided meditation to get started. Go to yoga. Make a meal, like physically make a meal, not order out, like create a meal, and then have it with your loved ones. And then you could hug it out. Hug it out with your partner, with your kids, with your pets, with your coworker, the person sitting next to you at the table. Don't do that unless you have consent. Number 4 is to stop complaining and get curious. Now, complaining is big. I have a mentor of mine, Chris Doris, and he talks about complaining as a struggle with a low-grade interpretation of reality. It's a struggle you can have, and it's one that you are going to lose 100% of the time. So why waste your time and energy with it? When you find yourself in a moment of complaint, even if it's at the airport on the way home, take this 4-step conversation, and it will help you move out of fear and into action. So number 1, be aware of your complaint. It's going to sound something like, I can't do this because I don't have, I'm too this, I need this, fill in the blank. Number 2, ask yourself, why do I think I need that? Why do I feel like I need that, fill in the blank? Number 3, is it really true? Is it true that you need that thing? Do I really need more research, more time on LinkedIn or the company website before I call them? Spoiler alert, probably not. And then number 4, when I am operating at my highest level, acting as my future self would thank me for, being sincere and authentic, what action would I take?
Thank you for watching this highlight video from the Sandler Summit. You can join us for the next Sandler Summit in 2024, March 19th and 20th at the Orlando World Center Marriott. Register now at sandler.com/summit.